Remember that Hunter Biden email story that broke just before the election that showed that Hunter and old Joe, Joe's brother, were conspiring with the Chinese to sell out the United States to the communists, and the liberal media did their best to ignore it, and then social media blocked links to the few outlets that actually were reporting on it, and then the Democrats and the liberal media industrial complex just said it was Russian disinformation? Well, it's back, sort of. The Biden campaign now admits that Hunter is under investigation by the FBI and has been for some time now, probably from before that story even broke. But I'm sure it has nothing to do with Hunter holding 10% for the big guy or acting as an agent for a foreign country without registering as one, which is a crime, which is the same thing that Paul Manafort got sent to prison for. Oh, and old Joe's brother is also under investigation as well for his shady financial dealings. But they can rest easy because if the Democrats are able to pull off... I'm sorry, we're not allowed to talk about that on YouTube anymore. The deadline for free speech is passed. Check my previous video just in case you missed it. I meant to say that if Joe Biden moves out of his basement and into the White House, without a shred of doubt or a cloud of suspicion as to how in the world that possibly happened, and he takes control of the Justice Department, then that investigation will surely be dropped and will have turned up nothing, and that won't be suspicious at all either. Is that okay, YouTube overlords? I wouldn't want to break the rules or anything. What I do want, however, for Christmas this year, all I want for Christmas, is for Susan Wojcicki's kids to be fans of mine.
Here, I have a son too, and I get some of these discussions also at the dinner table.
Do you remember when she was on 60 Minutes and Leslie Stahl asked her about the rumor that she heard that many of the moderators whose job it is to enforce their terms of service by removing videos and channels actually are becoming indoctrinated and starting to believe the very content that they say violates their policies?
Heard that these monitors, reviewers, sometimes they're beginning to buy the conspiracy theories.
I've definitely heard about that, and we work really hard with all of our reviewers to make sure that, we're providing the right services for them.
So you know that we're doing a great job when it's a growing concern amongst YouTube's management that the moderators are becoming conflicted about removing the very content that they're being paid and trained to remove, right? Of course, that's why they're trying to shut down independent content creators like myself and the new media outlets like Newsmax and OAN, because we're able to reach millions of people and debunk the constant stream of fake news coming from the liberal media industrial complex. Lies like the 50 former intelligence agency leaders confirmed that the Hunter Biden email story was just Russian propaganda. Of course, we knew before the election that it was real because Hunter Biden's former business partner, Tony Bobulinski, who's a Democrat, by the way, confirmed that the email exchanges were in fact authentic, the meetings and the dates, everything lined up perfectly, and neither Hunter nor old Joe denied that they were actually real or that it was his laptop, and they never said that he was hacked at all, just that it was a bunch of crap. And did you see the video of that international relations professor, Di-Dong Shen, admitting that the Chinese government has operatives working within the deep state and that they're now relieved that old Joe supposedly beat President Trump? And so Time Magazine has revealed their prestigious Person of the Year cover, and they've awarded that spot to old Joe and Kamala. They're the People of the Year. They're heroes for supposedly beating President Trump and saving the world. I didn't say he stole the election. I'm following the rules. You can't read my mind, can you? I think censoring discussions around a major political event that's highly contested is perfectly reasonable. Big tech always knows what's best. And we could trust CNN as well. After all, their trademark slogan is the most trusted name in news. And here's one of their anchors wearing a cashmere facts first sweater, so you know that they're telling you the facts. A sweater that you can buy, by the way, from the same fancy New York retailer for $380. I'm not kidding, that's a $380 cashmere sweater. But when you're working for CNN and making thousands of dollars a day, that's pocket change. Normal people can get my shirts for just a tiny fraction of that, and you can still get them in time for Christmas. You just have to pay an extra $4 for rush shipping. So if you want to wear a Trump Claus sweatshirt to Christmas dinner, or give one to someone on your Christmas list, or get somebody a Liberalism Find a Cure shirt, an Abraham Lincoln Trump shirt, or any of my awesome designs, head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below, you slackers, and check them out.